US President Donald Trump has signed an order to strip back the federally funded news organization Voice of America, accusing it of being anti-Trump and radical. A White House statement said the order would ensure taxpayers are no longer on the hook for radical propaganda, and included quotes from politicians and right-wing media railing against the leftist, partisan VOA. VOA, still primarily a radio service, was set up during World War II to counter Nazi propaganda. It is used by hundreds of millions of people around the world. Mike Abramowitz, VOA's director, said he and virtually his entire staff of 1,300 people had been put on paid leave. President's order targets VOA's parent company US Agency for Global Media USAM, which also funds non-profit entities such as Radio Free Europe and Radio Free Asia, which were originally set up to counter communism. It tells managers to reduce performance to the minimum presence and function required by law. CBS, the BBC's US news partner, said that VOA employees were notified in an email by Crystal Thomas, the USAM Human Resources Director. A source told CBS that all freelance workers and international contractors were told there was now no money to pay them. Emails obtained by CBS notified the bosses of Radio Free Asia and Radio Free Europe or Radio Liberty that their federal grants had been terminated. The National Press Club, a leading representative group for US journalists, said the order undermines America's long-standing commitment to a free and independent press. It added, "If an entire newsroom can be sidelined overnight, what does that say about the state of press freedom? An entire institution is being dismantled piece by piece. This isn't just a staffing decision, it's a fundamental shift that endangers the future of independent journalism at VOA." VOA and other stations under USAM serve more than 400 million listeners and are broadly equivalent to the BBC World Service, which is part funded by the British government. Elon Musk, the billionaire and top advisor to Trump, who has been overseeing sweeping cuts to the US government, has used his social media platform X to call for VOA to be shut down. The US president also cut funding to several other federal agencies, including those responsible for preventing homelessness and funding museums and libraries. Trump was highly critical of VOA in his first term. He has recently appointed staunch loyalist Kari Lake to be a special advisor for the USAM. The president regularly states that mainstream media outlets are biased against him. He called CNN and MSNBC corrupt and illegal, without providing evidence, during a speech at the Justice Department. By 1994, the Broadcast Board of Governors, with oversight over non-military broadcasting, was established.